Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I post different kinds of food related content. If you are into that sort of thing, I would really appreciate it if you considered subscribing to my channel. Today's video is part of a casserole collab that I am hosting, so be sure to check out the playlist down below when you are done with my video because it is full of different casserole ideas. I don't know about y'all, but I love a good, just quick and easy casserole to throw together, especially during the week. It just makes life so much easier for me, and then you can always prep these as well, and freeze them and, different stuff like that. So be sure to check out that playlist down below, and now let's get started. First, I'm making a lazy shepherd's pie. I have just browned up a pound of hamburger meat and just use whatever vegetables you have. I had a can of green beans and a can of carrots, and as you can see, I poured these in here and decided they were a little bit too big, so I got creative and just took my scissors to them and cut them in half. And then, as you see here, I'm throwing in a can of green beans, a can of tomato soup, and then filling that can up about halfway or 3/4 of the way and pouring that in there, as well as a packet of beef stew mix. And then you're going to mix that all together and stick it on the stove and let it simmer for just a few minutes while you are whipping up your instant potatoes. And once you've let that simmer for a few minutes, you're going to pour it into a 9 by 13 inch baking dish. And then you're going to top that with your instant potatoes. Of course, you can use regular potatoes. This is just, as I said, it's a lazy version, so it's much quicker than using actual potatoes. But you're going to pour that on top, or spoon it on top, and then you're going to top that with cheese, and you're going to bake it uncovered at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. And while I was editing this video, I found this. Apparently I was left it recording or something, and my husband and kids got a hold of the camera, and I guess he is showing y'all how to make a peanut butter sandwich and getting the rest of the peanut butter out of the jar. I don't know, but I decided to keep it in here. And then, as you can tell here, I broiled it for, 5 minutes, just until it looks like this, and then let it sit for about 10, because you definitely always want to let pretty much anything rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes. It helps cool down, get all the flavors together, and it's not too hot. So I have spooned this out, as you can see, and this was a huge hit. Everyone loved it. So good. And like I said, it was a nice quick dinner. And now I'm going to make a chicken and stuffing casserole. I have made this type of recipe before in the Crockpot a couple different times, actually, different recipes, and it was good, but I really liked it this way, even better than the slow cooker. So I am dicing up a onion, as you can see, and then I'm going to cut up 3 chicken breasts and cut them a little bit smaller than you see me doing right here, because at the end, me and my husband both agree that it would have been even better if the chicken pieces were smaller, or pork chops. So I would like to try that next time. And I guess I could have melted the butter first and then showed y'all this way, but I was being extra lazy. And so you're gonna throw into a pan, any kind of frying pan, 3 tablespoons of butter, and I only used half of the onion. And then the recipe called for sausage links, and my Kroger had these all on sale, so I just used 3 sausage patties. And you're gonna brown that up and cook the onions and all that together. And while that is cooking up, you're gonna mix together your sour cream, milk, cream of chicken, and some, oh my goodness, ground thyme, ground sage, and I threw in a little bit of celery salt as well. And per usual, I will have all of the recipes, or both of the recipes, linked down below so you can get the exact measurements. As you can see here, I never, with this kind of stuff, I kind of just eyeball it. I hardly ever measure it. Actually, I never do. Then you're going to throw in your chicken pieces into the bottom of a 9x13-inch baking dish and top them with salt and pepper, a good amount of salt, because like I've said before, salt brings out all that flavor, and you definitely don't want to undersalt your dishes. And then you're going to push this to the side. And once you have everything browned in your skillet, you're going to mix together 2 cups of chicken broth or bouillon, which is what I'm using here, and then your packet of stuffing mix. And then you're going to just mix it up really well until all of the stuffing is incorporated and wet. And now you can pull your chicken back over, and then you're going to top that with your sour cream and cream of chicken mixture. Just spread it around as evenly as you can. And then you're going to top it with your stuffing mixture. And you're going to bake it at 375 for about 30 minutes. Uncovered. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. You're going to cover this one with aluminum foil. In the last 5 minutes, you're going to take it off. And I'm pretty sure it was about 40 minutes for me, but this pan always, takes a little bit longer to cook. So 30 minutes, probe your chicken and make sure it is at least 165, and that is how you'll know if it is ready. And this was awesome. Like, both of these casseroles were hits in my family. My husband absolutely loves this kind of stuff, and don't skimp out on that sausage. And also the recipe actually called for green beans in between these 2 layers, and honestly I just forgot, and I was gonna make them on the side. My husband was like, just don't worry about it, it's fine the way it is. So you can throw vegetables in there as well, whatever you want to do, but don't skimp on that sausage if you like sausage, because it just ties everything together. And I am going to conclude this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it and got some nice inspiration for an upcoming dinner. And don't forget to check out that playlist down below for tons of additional casserole ideas. And I will see y'all in the next one.